Hey guys, Macca here, playing Superhot today on the PC. However, it is coming out for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 in the near future. I have completed the campaign. I'll talk a little bit about it coming up. However, I will be playing some other game modes to show off the gameplay, explain the game mechanics, and kind of give you guys the rundown of exactly what to expect and my personal opinion on the game. So, once you start the game, you only have one option, and that's to play the campaign. You're going to play the campaign, and most of these options won't be here on the screen. This is the main menu. If it wasn't clear already, bear with me here. The main menu isn't necessarily the best, probably the worst part of the game in my opinion, although it kind of fits. So you're going to beat the campaign, and then after the campaign is when you unlock the ability to replay levels, do endless mode, do challenges, as well as a variety of other things. So the campaign took me personally about 2.5 hours. And that seems really short, but actually the campaign is just kind of how you start the game, and then after that you unlock all of the cool stuff you're probably going to want to do, and there's a lot of replayability in this. So I'm going to be showing you levels takes you through campaign, and I don't want to spoil the campaign too much for you. I will say it's a little bit like it's a little confusing, but overall I think a lot of people will really like it. The less I say about it, the better it is. Endless mode we'll kind of end off this little video with, I think. And first we're going to go to challenges mode. So I don't have all of the challenges unlocked. I do have katana only, which obviously you haven't seen much gameplay, but you're not allowed to use a gun, and you're not allowed to really do a hell of a lot. You're only allowed to use your katana for this mode. I'll be showing you speedrun mode, and then there's also speedrun real-time mode, and then hot switch mode. I'll be going through speedrun just because it's the best way to showcase levels without necessarily getting caught up in the story or whatever. So the difference between speedrun mode and speedrun real-time mode is you kind of have to see the game in action a little bit to understand it. So it might be better if I just actually go straight into the game. Level 1, this is the speedrun challenge game mode, but it is similar to what you'll experience if you're playing the campaign through from the beginning to the end. So the cool thing about this game, you'll notice that when I'm not moving, nothing is happening. I can turn around, I can look everywhere. Now, I killed that guy and his bullet did fly by me because something's happening. But same with this guy, I see his bullet coming and I can just dodge it out of the way, and time only moves when I'm moving. You do have to lead your shots a considerable amount, as I showed just there. I missed even though I led a decent amount. And you have to wait for all your guns to kind of reload and go through their motions as they normally do. My bullet's in the air. If I walk a little forward, that would progress time and then complete the level. So I beat it in 4.6 seconds in terms of full speed mode. Now, obviously, that took me like 30 seconds turning around and showing you guys random stuff. So speedrun mode only counts the time that actually passes in the replay, whereas real-time mode counts every second regardless of whether or not you're moving. I'm going to replay this level just to show you it again, this time hopefully doing it under 4 seconds. There we go. So I did that in 3.79 seconds. That's under 4 seconds, which means the 4 seconds is kind of like the challenge time or the red time, and you're going to try to get through all of that, obviously, if you're really into speedrunning. So now we're going to go on to the next level. It's going to explain a little bit more about the gameplay and some of the different mechanics. That was a very simple level, and the whole point of that first level was just to explain to you that time only happens when you're moving, okay? And when you're doing this, when you're just spinning around a lot, that actually does move time. So you don't want to look around unless it's absolutely necessary. They want me to grab the gun. I'm going to grab the gun. And we're going to see these two guys. They're both sprinting at me without weapons. So that means that I can just take my time and kill them both. And then this guy has no weapon, but this guy has a weapon. So it kind of depends whatever order I want to do it in. I'm going to go for this guy first. And then I'm going to just make sure I dodge this guy's bullet. And then shoot him, hopefully leading by just a little bit. And you do actually have to wait for your pistol to like have that little bit of time off in between shots. You can't just shoot, turn, shoot, turn, shoot, turn. You actually have to let a little bit of time pass in between shots, or else your gun won't be ready for the next shot. So that time I did 4.3 seconds. That's not fast enough to get the red time, but I'm not going to get hung up on levels for too long during this preview. Next level. This level introduces the ability to throw your weapon. Actually, never mind. This is basically a tutorial, rather, to show you how to dodge bullets. So they're going to tell you to move slowly, and then as you see a bullet, instead of getting hit in the face by it like I just did there, you're going to want to try to dodge it to the side and only move forward when the coast is clear, right? You can see the bullets coming. We have to pick up the gun off the ground. Now, picking up the gun is a motion, and that's going to make the time go forward. So you want to make sure that when you pick up the gun, you're not in direct line of a bullet. So now we can fire this bullet, move to the side, and fire this bullet. And now all we have to do is stay alive. And that should be the end of that level. It took me over 5 seconds instead of under 4 seconds. Again, I'm not going to get hung up on that. For this level to actually do the speedrun challenge, you actually have to almost progress in a perfectly straight line towards the gun and not waste any time looking around aimlessly. So this, I just missed my pistol shot. That's how this starts. They tell you that you missed the pistol shot. So if I try to shoot, I don't have enough time. I get killed right away because my gun's not ready to shoot. So this is where they introduce the ability to throw your gun. You're going to throw it, and then you're going to take the gun out of the guy's hand and shoot him in the head. Step 1 complete. Now this guy's going to get alarmed. This guy's quite far away, so I have to lead my shots by quite a bit. Hopefully that hits him. Nope, that led quite a little bit too much there. That, and then he stopped. So now, obviously, I'm missing. I'm not going to get a very good rating. However, I should still be able to beat the level without many issues. Now, your guns do run out of ammo. Each gun... Who should I kill first? Probably this guy. Oh, we're out of ammo. Oh, God. That's what happens when you miss too many bullets. Now, you didn't actually see what I just did there because I did it totally by accident. But I threw my gun at this guy, and as he was shooting me, and his bullet hit my gun, and the gun disintegrated. Had he not been firing, or had my gun not hit him in the bullet, my gun would have actually hit him and disarmed him. This is going to be a terrible run because I'm basically, I died. But as soon as you hit someone with your gun, it disarms them and they drop their gun. They're going to try to go and run back up to their gun to try to pick it up. Unless they're really close to you, then they'll just try to melee you instead. So this guy, I've known that he stops. So I'm just going to, instead of trying to lead my shots and missing, and then I only have a couple shots with the pistol. And then I know one guy spawns here, and he shot me because I was way too close to him when he spawned. We're going to try that level again, and then move on to the next one. Hopefully not failing it this time. Oh, I didn't hit him. So if enemies are charging you, obviously throwing your gun at them will kind of stun them and make them stop for half a second. Some enemies, if they're just coming at you with fists, literally their only goal is to come and punch you. And it's a one-hit kill, just as getting shot with any bullet. There are more weapons in this game. I think we're going to be progressing into that in a second here. So this one, we're punching him. We're taking this gun. I think he's going to... I don't know what's going to happen to him. Let's just see. Yeah, he ends up falling into the train. We're going to kill this dude. Again, our gun's not ready, but now our gun's ready. And now there's dudes going to be spawning here. That guy is unarmed, so he's going to come just try and punch me. But this guy has a gun. I'm going to shoot that guy and move a little bit away from this guy to give myself that little bit of extra time to reload. And then there's this guy. No ammo. So if you try to shoot and you have no ammo, sorry about that. I have Twitch alerts still going on apparently. If you try to shoot this guy, it says no ammo, so I tried to throw my gun. I actually tried to get you guys to see the no ammo prompt, but instead I threw it and ended up breaking the gun on the wall. So I'm just going to manually take his gun from him and then kill this guy as well. I think there's a couple more enemies on this level. This guy's coming up too. When you beat the level, you get the Superhot stuff. I actually did that technically in time. The red time here is 8 seconds, which is, I think, pretty lenient considering how much extra walking I did in this level. So that was just a little bit more juggling and getting... So here I'm just going to skip what I was saying. Here we learn how to jump. So you jump, and the jump just lets you jump, but as you're jumping, obviously time's going forward. Now, I saw that guy. You can press R at any time on PC to restart. And obviously if I walk forward and don't jump, that happens. So I saw that guy behind that pole. I'm going to try to jump over and get to him as fast as possible so I can disarm him right away. Now, I know already that there's going to be a guy coming out of that car, but if you didn't, you would have to kind of let time progress and figure that out on your own. So hopefully that hits him. That missed. That hit him. Okay, and then this guy spawned. And then now some guys are spawning over there. Hopefully I don't run out of ammo too soon. You can actually... Yeah, out of ammo. You can actually make these guys hit each other with their pistol shots. And that'll... They'll actually kill each other if you can somehow manage to get them to shoot each other. How did that miss? So once you start getting better, obviously, as I said that I completely missed my objective. You can throw guns at enemies to disarm them from pretty far away. However, I missed, and I actually just gave a gun to that guy who doesn't normally have a gun. So I'm not doing a very good job right now. I'm backing up right now to make sure I don't get hit by this dude as I shoot a bullet. And then my last kill, pop him in the head, and that should be Superhot. Alright, so that wasn't very fast, but it showed you the kind of idea. Now, there's more mechanics in this game. I'll kind of skip a few levels here in a minute to show you them. This one, you begin unarmed, and the only way to get armed is to disarm this guy and then take his gun, and then enemies will spawn from both sides. This is kind of a little bit of practice about like enemy spawn patterns and understanding how certain enemies are triggered by certain events. And I just died completely there, so let's retry that really quick. If we do this really quick, we don't actually oh. So it's a lot easier to shoot enemies when they're coming straight at you, if you haven't noticed that already, which is what I'm trying to line up. So this guy's pretty far. I'm going to have to lead by quite a bit here. Out of ammo, so let's try to hit him with the pistol. The further I try to throw it, the more likely I am to miss. This guy's going to shoot at me first, so I'm going to take care of him before I take care of this guy who's totally stunned. He's trying to pick up my old pistol, though, which doesn't have any ammo, but I'm not sure how the game handles it. And there's probably going to be a dude spawning over there, but it's a little risky running over there because it's going to take me time to run over there. So, yep, I was right, and I missed the last shot. I'm going to throw my gun because if I wait for myself to reload, he's going to take a shot at me and probably kill me. So I'm going to just steal his gun from him and shoot him in the head. Now, that took me much longer than it had to, but you know what? It's whatever. Now, the mechanics get kind of tougher and tougher. Here you can see I'm surrounded. The more I spin around, they actually come towards me. So the more I try to situate myself, the more likely I am to die. You want to make as little movements as possible, which is why this game is actually, in my opinion, more of a first-person shooter puzzle game than it is a first-person shooter. You have to really figure out what it is that you want to do and figure out an order that makes sense. So for example, here I had to do that, all those enemies in that order, or else I wouldn't have made it through through that little gauntlet of being surrounded. I just stunned that guy. He was coming to pick up this baseball bat, and now this guy's coming at me. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw my bat at this guy, and I completely missed. I ended up hitting the other dude. So you know what, that wasn't the best. Again, 6 seconds instead of the 5. Real-time mode obviously counts the seconds based on real time. Here we're taking out this dude. Back of the head punch, back of the head punch. And now we actually have to use this bottle. Okay, this dude, we don't need to use the bottle. This dude's gonna come straight in, and they take 3 punches if you don't have a armed weapon. This guy, I'm gonna try to hit him with this bottle. He might shoot the bottle out of the air. I actually hit him perfectly. Sorry again about the Twitch alerts that I totally forgot to turn off. Alright, we're going to try to get that shotgun guy this time, and this time hopefully not let him pick up his gun. So the thing is, he keeps trying to pick it up, so you have to keep him disarmed. Now this guy's coming in, so I'm going to actually take care of him. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to take care of this dude first. And then I'm going to take care of this dude by throwing my gun at him, because he was probably going to shoot me before I could cock my shotgun back. I actually missed that guy and got shot from behind. So let's try that again. If not, we'll back out, and I'll go to a little bit of a further level to show you guys some more cool gameplay mechanics, talk about some more game modes, and some other stuff here. Alright, so now I'm Matrix style dodging everyone. I tried to throw my shotgun at this guy, but I totally hit the pole instead. Oh, I should have taken that a lot more slowly. So if you try to be fast, unfortunately a lot of the times that happens. I'm gonna actually try to do it fast again just to show you guys how the level kind of looks. Because I have a point to actually make. I'm gonna throw my gun at this dude and pick up the shotgun. I missed that gun, but it's actually pretty wise if you're gonna actually take another gun. Like if you're gonna switch guns for a different gun, it's usually a good idea just to throw your gun because you're not gonna need it anyways. I'm gonna use this pole as cover while my gun needs that reload. There's one more enemy. Oh, right there. All right, we threw our pistol. That disarmed him, and we shoot him in the head. I think that's the end of the level. Yep. All right. So now I'm gonna skip a couple levels, go back to the main menu. Go back to the speedrun challenges, and I'm going to skip a couple levels to introduce a couple new other mechanics that we haven't seen yet. Let's go to challenges, speedrun, and let's do, what's something difficult here? Stairs. Let's try stairs. This is level 26 out of 31. Now, there's a hot switch mode. If you look at someone and press E, you can hot switch into them, and the person you were before will die. The thing is, when you hot switch into someone, their gun will disintegrate. So if you hot switch into someone with a shotgun, you don't get to keep their shotgun unless you disarm them before you hot switch, which is where I was talking about that puzzle stuff. If I wanted his shotgun, I would have to disarm him first and then hot switch into him. Now, I don't have my hot switch ability right now because you only get to use it for every couple kills you get, and because I already used mine, obviously I haven't gotten a couple kills. My hot switch is ready again, but I'm gonna try not to use it just yet. I'm gonna try to get that pistol in a second here. Disarm this guy, take his pistol, take that guy out. Let's take out this shovel dude. Oh, this dude's gonna be tough. I have no idea which way this dude's going, right? So I'm gonna just take a guess that he's gonna end up strafing a little bit, and that was a completely wrong guess. So my best bet is probably not to hot switch just yet. I'm gonna disarm this dude and then hot switch into him, pick up his gun, shoot. Oh, missed that dude completely. So I'm gonna take his rifle instead. Oh, and I got completely murdered. Okay, that's not cool. We're gonna try this level again. We're gonna try it a few times. Hopefully I can beat it. It's a difficult level. It's not by any means, well, as I should get shot in the face. It's not as difficult as some of the later levels. Like the last level is pretty difficult. And so if you're not fast enough with these first couple moves, the bullets will already be in the air as you're going to get this guy's shotgun, which you'd prefer to get the shotgun off of him without getting shot at. So I just shot his, if you didn't notice, I got his bullet out of the air by throwing my pistol at it. I missed that dude. Let's try to disarm this dude with my gun and then hot switch into... Okay, I actually hit him. So let's hot switch into this guy and take his rifle and then go here. I actually just killed that dude by stomping on him. I didn't know you could actually kill someone by hitting them on the head, and I actually just unlocked the achievement on Steam. Hot switch ready. I can just hot switch into him, and that should be the end of the level. So obviously not fast enough, but that's the idea of that level in case you were wondering. So one of the cool things, and I just completely pressed the wrong button as I was going to try to show you something cool. Let's go to endless mode. I'll show you what endless mode looks like. Basically, you are put into a random area and enemies just keep spawning and spawning and spawning forever. And it's completely random each time. This is where some of the replayability comes in for sure. You're trying to get like a high score if you're trying to get those speed challenges like I was saying before. Again, the campaign, pretty short. 2.5 hours, not a very long campaign. But this game isn't meant to have that. It's not meant to necessarily have a long campaign. I feel like it's a game that... Ooh, I got completely murdered. So if I have a good run here, I'll show you the next kind of thing that's really cool about this game. So in terms of the concept, this comes from a Kickstarter game that launched... the Kickstarter launched quite a while ago, actually. It was very well funded. I think they were looking for $100,000 and got $250,000. Which is, you know, well above what they were asking for. I don't know where these enemies are spawning from. Okay, there's one with the katana. So I'm going to show you some katana gameplay. I'm going to shoot this guy, probably miss and throw my gun at him anyways, and steal this guy's katana, which absolutely wrecks people from, like, pretty far away. You can actually use your katana to slice bullets out of the air, if you're good enough. And then that guy shot at me, so let's let his bullet go by me. So I'm going to purposely run into this wall to let the bullet fly by me. This guy's coming at me, though, so I'm going to take care of this dude. The katana, oh, that polygon separation. That looks so fantastic. When the red light is coming off the door, that means someone's spawning there. I'm going to try to throw my katana at him. I hit him. Let's try to take this guy's baseball bat. And I completely missed this dude. So let's steal this dude's pistol. Mind blown. Now let's go this way and shoot this guy. Oh, apparently I shot him in the bat and not in the body, so he survived that. I think pistols have 6 bullets, shotguns have 2, and machine guns have like 2-3 bursts, depending on a wide variety of stuff. Oh, that guy killed me, which is fine. I've been able to get up to like 30, which, you know, it looks pretty cool. So one of the cool features, personal best, 26. One of the cool features here is the replay. The replay happens after every level, no matter what you do, and you get the real-time replay of what you just did. Now, this doesn't really look that crazy because I didn't do that well, and I kind of played it a little safe and a little slow. But once you start getting up there with a lot of enemies and you start throwing guns, taking katanas out of the air, throwing katanas, slicing bullets in the air, dodging bullets left to right, and then shooting like 3 dudes with a shotgun blast, it starts looking incredible. And so you can press F5 on PC, obviously, to change the to edit the replay, and then press F5 again to upload that replay to killstagram.com. You can also, like, by editing, it's nothing intensive. You can literally just kind of scrub through and select what it is that you want to, which part of that replay it is. Whoa, this guy just I'm thinking I got shot already. So this is a game that I'm gonna talk a little bit about my personal opinion right now. This is a game that is simple, but it does a lot of things right. It took a concept that it had on the Kickstarter. It reached a bunch of stretch goals, so it ended up getting overfunded. And they gave exactly what they promised out of this game, and they didn't outdo it. Like, they didn't overdo it and try to think of all these random game modes that were unnecessary. You know, there's not a million guns in here that, again, oh, yeah, totally got murked by a shotgun. There's not unnecessary weapons in this game rather. Like, there's one type of pistol, one machine gun, one shotgun, baseball bat, katana, and a shovel. The baseball bat and the shovel are basically the same weapon. But, you know, there's no, like, revolver, pistol, fully automatic pistol, military rifle, like, submachine gun. It's very simple concept, and it works beautifully. It is consistent, usually, and it runs great, and it plays great, and it's addictive, and it's fun, and it's very challenging, and it makes a lot of sense. And like I said, I almost consider this game to be like an ultimate mashup of the first-person shooter genre with the puzzle genre, because it's not just about having the best aim. if you go around full speed and using, you know, the arrow keys to constantly move, you will die. It's more about puzzling and figuring out where the enemies are coming from, which enemy to shoot first, when to throw your gun versus when to shoot your gun, when to melee versus when to back up and try to kill someone with you know, a headshot. It's a lot of thinking and decision making. There's probably a dude behind me here. Yeah, I think I'm fucked. Sometimes they do spawn you in endless mode in terrible situations where you basically can't get anywhere, so that kind of sucks. How did I not hit him? Apparently I hit the desk. Yeah, I got hit in the face again. I'm gonna try to show you guys some cool gameplay and then end it off. I got hit from behind. So yeah, sometimes if you're not careful with what you're doing, there's a dude right there who I'm gonna get first. Oh, I got hit by someone else. Alright, so right now I'm basically proving to you that I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. I'm terrible at this game and you should not trust anything I just said. Did I kill that guy? I don't think I did. Now you just saw like a screen flash with some text on it. That happens a lot more in campaign. I just threw my pistol at this dude and then a keyboard. Oh, yeah, okay, I disarmed the shotgun guy. Shotguns are usually the thing that's going to kill you because they have a very widespread burst when they shoot, and they're very hard to dodge. This guy's going for a pistol or something that fell earlier. I'm gonna try to disarm this dude. Nope, I'm completely missing. I missed like everything in a row there. The katana guy, he can wait because he has to come in pretty close to me to get me. I'm gonna disarm him because I don't think there was enough room for me to back up. Slice and dice him. Try to find the next dude. Hopefully he's not a shotgun guy. Alright, we sliced that dude. There's a dude spawning there and a dude spawning. Oh, this guy's gonna need to get... Oh, I missed! So then you miss and you have to like figure... Well, yeah, once you miss like a katana throw from that close, you're basically screwed against a machine gun guy, right? Okay, I just made him shoot him. And I dodged that bullet. Where's his pistol, though? There we go. Oh, I keep going too fast here. This is the worst one. I hate this one because they spawn you in like a weird way. So I threw away my pistol already to hit that guy and stun him so he wouldn't charge me. Then there's this guy just aiming from afar. He's not moving, so he's an easy target. This guy's gonna come straight at me. There's a dude spawning behind me though. So I'm gonna shoot this dude and then turn to this dude. Alright, that guy's a baseball bat, so I'm gonna throw that and that and that. Hopefully one of those hit him. I'm gonna go try to pick up this guy's machine gun. So machine guns keep firing even though you can only click them once. So that they're kind of like you have to time the bullets individually and, you know, figure them out. Just gonna try to get a really good run in here. I'm gonna throw this gun. Probably not gonna hit anyone, but I'm gonna pick up this gun instead. That one had no bullets. Anyways, I need the enemies to kind of start coming in a straight line to me. Hopefully, well, I don't know. Oh, shit! Oh, God. That was very close. There's a guy over there also with a shotgun. I have no ammo left in this rifle. And I totally missed that throw, I'm pretty sure. Yup. It's alright, we got the shotty. Now if I'm stuck in this corner and I want to stay in this corner, I can just walk backwards and that'll progress time. So I just killed 2 people with that shotgun blast. Hopefully that throw does well and I can pick up this bat. And the katana is the only melee weapon that will kill someone with a throw. And that throw is going to actually literally miss both of them somehow. I'm so screwed. There's these... Oh! Oh! Oh, he killed me apparently. Anyways, that's Superhot for you. My opinion of the game, it's the most innovative FPS I've played in years. It's actually an incredible game. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's enjoyable both with PC, keyboard and mouse, and a controller if you prefer with controller. I've also tried it and it works just as well. I highly recommend it. It's very fun. Like I said, first-person puzzle game. I don't want to give away too much of the story. It is quite short but very enjoyable, although a little bit convoluted and confusing at times. There is a lot of replayability after that campaign, and in fact, the campaign is just the beginning of the fun in this game. So, honestly, if you have the couple bucks to spare, you really like first-person games, and you want to try something that's nothing like you've ever played before, something completely different, something completely new, I highly recommend you try Superhot. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to drop a like, drop a comment, feel free to tell a friend, and hopefully, I see you next time. Peace.